Good morning. Morning from Dynodaze office. I didn't realise that was on a loop, so that should have gone live 30 seconds ago, but it didn't. Oh, well. It is Friday. Good morning. I hope everyone is well. I'm currently sorting through a load of stickers, believe it or not. So, yes. Well, there we go. That made me smile first thing in the morning. I thought to myself, what's that still playing? Yes, happy morning. Good. Happy Friday, Modfix. Hope you're well. Morning, man. Hope you're well. See you later, maybe, I think. Morning, Not Modified. How you doing, pal? Morning, FN Tube. Yeah, busy day today. Today is FN2 day. Oh, well, I clearly love an FN2, so today's going to be a good day. Got lots going on. Yesterday was quite nice because I've seen a little bit more work on the brown Mitsubishi Colt that I've got, the 1980 Mitsubishi Colt. That was having its rocker cover painted by Uncle Keith as we set up the process and set up what could only be described as a conveyor belt of rocker covers to be done. So we're spraying Mitsubishi Colt rocker covers, we're painting FN2 rocker covers, EP3 rocker covers, any Honda rocker cover. What I have noticed is that the Honda rocker covers have always been nicer than most of the other rocker covers available. So they're going to look great painted. And we're going to do some classic colours. Like I said yesterday in yesterday's live chat, we're going to do some crinkle red, crinkle black, crinkle yellow, then some stock sort of gloss colours like red, black and yellow. Obviously, we're going to have this process where we're going to see what's most popular and we're going to make those. So they're going to be ready to rock and roll for the money. So, pow, you've paid, it's being sent out, send us yours back. But obviously, that's going to be a set price. And then if somebody wants something fantastical like Cadbury's Purple, then that is also achievable. But that might incur extra costs. So we'll see. We'll see how we get on. I'm brand new to it. Obviously, Keith's been painting rocker covers for a long time. My Evo's got a Uncle Keith's rocker cover on it, as does my K20 Colt. So let's have a look at this. Lefty A says, good morning, mate. Got an EP3 soon to come in for a map. Got a 421 DC manifold, Sculpt 2 intake, manifold 3-inch customer, 70mm taker resistor. What do you reckon I would make? And good morning, all. Well, each car in its own merit. And whilst I don't like to quote figures, you'll be up there. You'll be up there with some of the best. So, you know, I don't know. We aim for 240 and we see what we get, and we're not going to be disappointed either way. We know it's going to absolutely transform the car. So it is going to be a hot day. I've got my fishing hat on, so that'll keep the sun off my my receding hairline. Good morning from Russia. Yes, hey man, hope you're well. What's the weather like there, my friend, in Mother Russia? We are taking orders for the rock covers, mate. Okay, so realistically, whilst we've bought a load of FN2 stuff, I would like speak to me about what colour that you want, because I'm yet to prep the FN2 covers, so you could be first in. So I think next week, I think if we decide what colour you want, then next week we can take an order for it. Lefty, we're always here to help, man. So this is what these morning chats are about. If you've ever got any questions or anything, then give us a shout, man. That's what we're doing here. It's what we're trying to achieve. Morning, Yasser. Thanks for your support, mate. You know we love you. So cheers, Yasser. So today, amongst other things, we shall be looking at different paints for rocker covers. Looking for my eBay orders. Sold some Fujitsu exhausts yesterday, so those orders have got to go out. Fujitsu is a brand that, whilst we have fitted and we have heard them, we don't have a great deal of experience with. So we've only heard them on the FN2, the Fujitsu, but people like them. They're not cheap. This one was over £1,000 for an exhaust system. So you've got to consider that's got to be pretty special when the Tegua 70mm exhaust is nearly half the price of that. So they've got to be pretty special. So we're going to have a look. Yes, thanks. Drop me a text over, man. It's a warm one walking to work. Yeah, I've still got aircon in my Honda CRZ, so I've been pretty chilled. I've already had 2 cups of coffee with Andy at Attleboro Auto Centre, and I thought I'd better get my live started this morning because I was running a little bit late. So I grabbed another coffee from Andy and brought it over. Yes, so sorted out my orders. Again, thank you all for the birthday wishes. I was 43 and I appreciate the love and I got a lot of it. So very humbling. Thank you for the cards. Thank you for the biscuits and things like that. And yeah, just thanks. You don't know how fortunate I feel to be doing this and to have you guys wishing me happy birthday is really, really cool. Washed my car yesterday for 4 hours, going to jump on the motorway today as I'm so happy it's hot and dry as it will be dirty no time. Yeah, you're right, man. So we'll see you about maybe 2 o'clock or something like that. We're going to get rocking about 3. That's going to give us enough time. But the earlier you're here, the better, man. And you can chill out and you can sit on the casting couch. I could jolly you up. And see how it all works, Daryl. I think that's the most important thing. And that's the positivity that we get on our reviews is that people enjoy their. It's not just about the fact that Richard is one of the best people in the world at mapping that car, but it's also about the experience, and we love it, and we love it. And whilst you're here, because I'm going to show you how everything works, hopefully you'll learn a bit. And I think that's really, really important. You see how these things are done if you didn't know beforehand, because a really good point came up yesterday, and yet sometimes it's hard to believe, but we have to accept that people don't always know what happens here and what goes on and how things are mapped. And I got the feeling yesterday that people thought that because our YouTube videos of mapping an FN2 are predominantly 7 minutes long, or 8 minutes. I try to get 8 minutes because it does something for the YouTube algorithm that's really helpful. I genuinely think that some people think that because the video is 8 minutes long, that's how long it takes to map a car. And I know that sounds insane, but we can't just expect people to understand everything that's going on here. We can't expect people to understand why one air filter would do better than another. So we're going to just keep trying to get more information into the videos and more knowledge into the videos. And I know you guys specifically love the bit at the end when Richard's talking about the modifications and stuff, but I think a little bit more science might be great, because I do worry that some people are out there and they're seeing they're seeing our right. Let me put this very, very transparently. This is a business, and whilst I, and you can tell, love all of this, it is a business, and it has to make money. So people have to understand that we sell parts here. There's parts, but we sell parts, but we're non-biased. For a great example of this is some of the best exhausts and manifolds that are out there. We don't sell, and now that's not because we don't want to sell them. We do. For example, if you're rocking a 3-inch solid fab exhaust and a 3-inch 4-to-1 manifold with a 3-inch collector, you ain't getting better than that. But we don't currently sell them, and the reason for that is because some of these fabricators are not VAT registered. So it's very difficult to make a profit, which is what it's all about. It's very difficult to make a profit when somebody's not VAT registered and he's selling it to the public at X, and then he offers you 10% trade, but you've still got to add 20% VAT on top of that. That means that you would be selling it for more than the actual guy that's making it, which doesn't work. But that doesn't mean that we don't think that's the best kit. Now, Luke at LA Fab, his work's phenomenal. And if anyone says to me, what's the best kit to go for? Well, it's gonna be Luke's, but we can offer you some parts as well. Now, when it comes to the FN2 that you guys know that we love, we see a lot of different exhausts and we sell a lot of different brands, but we always go back to the same exhaust that seems to make do the best, and that's a Tegua 70mm exhaust system. So at the end of the videos, when we're talking about parts, we offer a suggestion, and that is not a sales pitch. That is supposed to be, because you can buy a Tegua exhaust from anywhere. It's called a Tegua exhaust. So where are you going to go and buy that? Generally, it's Tegua, which isn't us, but we can supply it if you want us to. My point here is that we offer the advice at the end, and that's what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a sales pitch. So if Richard's saying we could do better than this airbox, and we would, and we know that the Dynodaze induction kit makes more power, that isn't a sales pitch. We don't care whether you buy an induction kit from us or anywhere else. We're just happy to be mapping it. So it's not a sales pitch. It's supposed to be it's supposed to be giving knowledge out so that you can get the best out of your car, and that makes our life way easier when you rock up here with the right parts on it, whether that be injectors, clutches, exhaust intakes, whatever it is. Like, you've heard me talk about the M2 inlet manifold, the M2 inlet manifold that I have on my own vehicle. We sell M2 inlet manifolds and we sell Skunk 2 inlet manifolds. A Skunk 2 inlet manifold is always going to be superior. But my review of the M2 inlet manifold on the FN2 was that don't buy it, even though we sell it. Don't buy it unless you're getting someone skilled like Rich to fit it, because it's a bit of a pig to fit. And what I don't want is, I don't want you attempting to fit that on your driveway and swearing, saying this needs rethreading, or I'm missing this, or that's not quite lining up. A skilled mechanic / fabricator / awesome person can fit that. And yeah, all right, it doesn't go on as easy as a Skunk 2, but he can fit it, and I'm happy with mine. I'm happy with the power that it made. I'm not happy with how it looks, because if I'd have spent big bucks, it would have looked prettier, because it would have been a Skunk 2 one. The finish would have been better. But that's the money that you pay. And I wanted that experiment, and that's my honest review. Whilst I love mine and it does its job and it's X amount of £100 cheaper, there is a better one out there, and that is your Skunk 2 sort of thing. So, like I say, at the end of each video, when hi Richard.
Hello.
When Richard suggested, like, we could have done better with a better exhaust. That's not a sales pitch. That's a fact. That's science. It's like, you've got a 2 1/4 inch. If it had a 2 1/2 inch, we'd have done better. So we're trying to get the information out there. And if you rock up here with all the modifications that our Richard suggests, not only is his life easier, because when he's mapping it, it's going to make the power that he wants it to, but the end result is better for the customer as well, because he's got a bigger smile on his face, because down the pub, he can say it made X amount of power. We all know it's not about the figures, it's about drivability, but ultimately that's the industry that we're in. Right, let's have a look through some comments. So you didn't die in your sleep?
No. You did park like a spastic in the car park, though, not on his face. It blocks that space with the space.
But I couldn't swing in there without taking my front bumper off the curb.
Can't reverse it in there.
No, I was already going forwards at that point. I could have reversed it in, to be fair, yes. But I did drag it out of there the other day and thought I was going to rip off Uncle Keith's brand new painted bumper. Yeah, so where are we? Okay, so I drove a K-Powered shopping trolley yesterday. No aircon. Oh, contagious traffic. I totally risk it. I actually appreciate it. Love it. Yeah, absolutely. Like today, I could pop to. Yeah, I'd love that, Gary. Come and see us. Come and see us, man. We'll get that sorted out. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks, Daryl. Yeah, he is. Yeah, no, we can vouch for it, Jelly, as well. We can vouch for it, because ultimately it's been in our hands and we love his work. He's going to be a very successful young man, he is, because his work's fantastic. Much the same as like Eden at Gizfam. His work's amazing, and we don't sell his stuff, but we do recommend it. Morning, Barnsey. Morning, Flawless Culture. There you go. That's my point. Hey, Nimbus. How you doing? Yeah, there you go, man. And everyone's got a budget. We appreciate that, which is why we all just stick there with the bin, mate. we always say we'll map each car on its own merit. I'll have to take Andy's cut back later. Hello, Volvo King. So some orders I've got to process today. Let's have a look.
You need to go and make sure the oven's clear for the paint shop as well.
Okay, I'll come and do that with you in a second. What time are they landing?
Don't know, probably around 9, I would have thought.
Yeah.
Hello, can I do for you?
Oh, sorry, my printer just decided to wig my entire computer screen out. Don't know whether you can still see me. I hope so. What's it doing? Hello? Completed. Completed. There we go. Yes, so, wait, has Richard applied for the PM role? He should. He takes no shit. We were thinking because I've got a little nickname for him, and it was Richie Sunak. But he's quit now, so I can't call him that anymore. My FN2 was on a budget until I went whole hog on maintenance, and I've spent a lot of money on it this month. But it's my birthday, so I just accept that. It's had because it wants new rear beam and stuff. But that's booked in now, so hopefully I'll get my FN2 back. I've had new stub axles, new rear dust covers, new wheel bearings. I'm going to take the poly bushes out of my beam and put them in the new beam, and hopefully I'll be back on the road. Okay, so we'll make some content today on the FN2s that we've got in. One for Matt, one for mods. So one's having IBAC springs and Powerflex rear beam bushes. We'll get that done for you guys so you can see that. Yeah, that's about it. So we're going to go and do that. I've got to go into Uncle Keith's paint shop now and move some bits and bobs around. And yeah, I'll peace out. So have a great day in the sun, everybody. Enjoy your day. Be good to people. Live the dream. And we shall see you. Today's Friday, so we'll be back on a live chat for Monday. But do check the channels out, especially Uncle Keith's paint shop. Thank you for watching the Mitsubishi Colt that got sprayed in Uncle Keith's paint shop. We're very proud of that. I came here months ago. Hi, I came here months ago. Great. Well, it's good to be. Thank you for coming back. Thanks, mate. Yeah. A big fan of the channel, but rarely get to watch a live stream. Well, maybe we'll do some evening live streams just so we can catch you, man. Yeah, see you later, man. Morning, Steve. Thanks for being a member. We really appreciate that. That buys me a coffee when the coffee man comes around. So I really, really appreciate your support. And we'll see you all later. Have a great day, everyone. I'm going to go do some work. Thanks. That's my fishing hat.